Why you can't private work. Your way into psychic power. I saw a graphic today by Justin Schumann that stopped me in my tracks. It said, private work, public truth. It hit on the exact reason why so many sensitive, intuitive people feel perpetually exhausted and stuck. They spend years in private work, journaling, therapy, reflecting, building a deep understanding of their inner psychic. They know their patterns, they know their sensitivities, and they feel like a powerhouse in their social media posts, where they are not in actual dialogue with anyone else. But the second they step into a session, a crowded room, or have to give a reading to a new client, or simply speak their truth in any context in their life, they collapse back into a version of themselves they don't even like. Understanding yourself is private. Being yourself is public. If you want to develop your psychic gifts, you have to close the gap between the two. Your psychic self isn't born in the safety of your journal. It's born in the moment. It would be easier not to show up. Gurdjieff. Essence versus the false personality G.I. Gurdjieff taught that we are born with an original essence, our true spiritual self. But we quickly build a personality, a mask of pictures, designed to survive the world. For most of us, our personality is what makes us safe. Our essence, the part of us actually connected to spirit, gets hidden away. Gurdjieff warned that you can understand your essence all you want, but if you don't feed it with action, the essence remains a tiny, undeveloped child, while the personality becomes a giant, hollow shell. We can talk about this in another dichotomy, that of the body personality and the spirit personality. You spirit personality is who you are in spirit, your essence, your creativity, your unique vibration. Your body personality is who you present to the world, which is often only a greatest hits playlist of you really are, not the deep cuts. In psychic development, if you only practice your tools on your own, you are feeding your essence in a vacuum, a safe space where you are not witnessed and seen in your truth. To actually become an intuitive, your essence has to learn how to drive the car in public. Want to dig deeper into the ideas indicated here? Have questions about what I'm writing about? Want to understand more about what I offer as a coach, reader, and healer? You can ask me anything and have a real-time conversation with me directly at https://ask.williamfitzroy.com. 2. Rudolf Steiner. The Trial by Fire. Rudolf Steiner believed that the soul only grows muscles when it has to hold its own center under pressure without making space for other. He spoke of the trial by fire, which is the heat of real-world interaction. When you are in a private work loop, you're just watching and validating a projection of yourself. When you step into public truth, when you speak your intuition out loud, even as your voice shakes, you are finally feeling the actual weight of your soul expressing in your body. That heat is what fuses private insight into a permanent psychic capacity. Think of it this way. You can't get rid of stage fright and the immune response of spirit without getting in front of an audience many, many times. 3. The danger of the echo chamber. Spiritual psychosis. There is a specific risk in training your psychic skills alone. If you develop your gifts solely through YouTube videos, books, or audio downloads, you are training in an echo chamber. Without a witness or a guide, the analytical mind can easily hijack spiritual experiences. Without external validation or correction, one can drift into spiritual psychosis, a state where the mind creates its own feedback loops, mistaking its own projections for universal truths. Sense a theme in my last few posts? This is why a practice community isn't just a luxury, it's a safeguard. You need to know if what you are perceiving is a clear signal or just the spirit world autocomplete of your own unexamined ego. The power of the witness. This is exactly why I hold space for study groups. The most dynamic integration happens when you are present in your body and being witnessed by others while you perform the task of being intuitive in your own unique ways. It doesn't matter if you are right, it just matters that you are seen. In a group session, the deep distance between your private and public self begins to dissolve through direct feedback, receiving both validation to build confidence and invalidation to refine discernment and individuate. Expert coaching. Having an experienced practitioner help you navigate the energetic kinks that you can't see from inside your own head. Somatic safety. Training your body to feel comfortable and safe while being seen in your most weird and specific spiritual truth. Building capacity. Over-understanding often think we are stuck when we are actually just ready to build capacity. Understanding. I know why I am sensitive to energy. Private safe. Capacity. Standing under the heat lamp of attention and maintaining your truth. Public, chalk, seen, risky. Psychic development is a public truth sport. It requires you to be seen. It requires you to integrate your essence into your daily movements until there is no gap left for the exhaustion to live in. Stop watching the projection. It's time to start feeling the feelings. It's time to close the gap. As a liminal healer and intuitive coach, I hold space for those navigating the in-between moments of life, which sometimes can last days, weeks, months, or years. By working with consciousness tools and focusing on aligning body, mind, and spirit to one's innate creativity, I help you turn seasons of change into seasons of emergence. Book a session, chat, or join an upcoming study group.